Welcome to this episode of Work Break series. Whenever I take a short break from my work, I love to share my ideas, values, thoughts, observations. This particular incident happened, or I would say a realization. I realized this when I was in Vipassana. Out of curiosity, if you are thinking what is Vipassana, it's a proper 10 days course, which is a level one, first step, 10 days, where they teach you 2500 years old technique of meditation rediscovered by Buddha. And this happened on 7th or 8th day of Vipassana. You're not allowed to speak. So when you're not allowed to speak to anyone, you think a lot. In that meditation, you work a lot on your brain from morning 4 a.m. to 9 p.m. And I realized this. I've learned this first, and after learning, I realized this. In this video, I will not go deep in my learnings from Vipassana, but listen to this incident, you will understand. On day 2, to be very precise, this happened. I got irritated because of my room partner. He used to snore a lot. After 9:30, after completing meditation course, when he used to come, we both used to come in the room, we are not allowed to speak. And I used to take at least 30-35 minutes to again meditate and think about what happened, what I have learned. I used to sit. And by the time, in 30-35 minutes, he used to go to sleep and start snoring. And when I am going to sleep, that snoring is really disturbing me a lot. Second day, third day, fourth day. And then I started realizing that, hey, there is something wrong here. Which I have realized because of the learning of Vipassana only. Maybe on 6th day I realized this. Is really snoring or the sound of snoring irritating me or disturbing me or something else? Because if sound is disturbing me, then there are too many sounds here, by the way. Sounds of insects, sounds of rain. That fan was making lots of noise. We were under a tree. The hut was under the tree, and that tree had this size fruit, and it's dropping on the tin top. There were too many sounds, too many noise distraction. Then why only that snoring sound is irritating me? It's just like you're going into a restaurant and you see the 5 people sitting here and 1 person sitting here. You take the middle chair, middle table, and you see these 5 people are talking too much. They're making too much of sound, too much of noise. They're interacting, laughing. And then 1 person sitting here alone, he's speaking. No, he's not speaking on phone. He's just speaking alone. He's speaking loud. And waiter comes. And you ask him, hey, why he's speaking like this? Why he's just sitting alone? And the waiter ideally should say this. So if the sound is distracting you, then ideally you should get distracted 5 times more from here because 5 people are sitting here. Is the really sound distracting you? Is really the snoring distracting me or there was something else? Which I realized in Vipassana. It was not sound. It was something happening in front of me which I am not expecting. Not as per my expectation. Even before going to Vipassana, I had this fear in my mind that what if my partner has a habit of snoring? It will spoil my lights. Since childhood, we have seen that people who speak alone, they are mad. Your mother has told that. My mother has told that. See, that person speaking alone is mad. We have seen in movies. Something happening in front of you, not as per your expectation. That was the problem, not the sound. And then I realized that that's happening in my life every time, almost every day. Let me give a very quick example. On day 1 of Vipassana, when we are standing in the queue in canteen for breakfast, the guy was just standing before me. He took the plate, and there was idli that day in the breakfast. And that guy took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 idlis. And I looked towards him. I said, hey, why? Why is taking so many idlis? Can't you see that so many people are here? What if they don't get idli? You are taking 8. What if because of this they will not get even 2? And I started feeling bad. I started feeling, why is doing this? The reason I started feeling bad because someone was not doing something as per my expectation. Maybe that person is South Indian and he has a habit of eating 15 idlis at home. I'm just reacting because something is not happening as per my expectation. And in Vipassana, you learn that only. Doesn't matter. what is happening in front of you, even if it is not matching with your expectation. You have to still stay calm, composed, and relaxed. This is a little deep realization. What are your views on this? Tell me, is really snoring was irritating? Is really the person speaking alone that is irritating? Is really the person taking 8 idlis in the plate that is irritating? Or just because someone is not behaving as per your expectation, that is irritating for you? But is it correct? Expecting from people that they should behave like as per your expectation, is that correct? What are your views on this? Maybe in your life, in your relationship, are you expecting people to behave the way you want them to behave? Is this correct? Share your views, share your comments. This is Prince signing out from this episode of Work Break series. Let me go back to my work. This is Prince signing out. Thank you very much for watching this video.